Hello, it is Cheap Nails helping you stay frugal with nail art. I upload every single Friday, and here at this channel I love using cheap and affordable products, so consider subscribing. And in this video, I will be stamping my right hand. What does this mean? Everybody stamps the right hand. Me, I have never filmed a nail tutorial painting or stamping my right hand, so we're gonna do it in this video. It's gonna be monumental. This video will be the first time I do a nail tutorial with my right hand. See, I'm right-handed. This is my non-dominant hand, so when I go to stamp this hand, I usually you know, I'm like, you know, I shake and I usually mess it up, but we're gonna settle it today and we're gonna see how well I stamp my right hand with my non-dominant hand. So, let's get on to it. I've already painted all of my nails white, and I wish I would have painted them on camera, but I didn't think of doing this video until after I painted them. So I think I do a pretty good job painting my non-dominant hand. I guess, or should I say my dominant hand. And now I'm going to be using Tacky glue. Yes, Tacky glue. I ran out of extra strong Elmer's glue, so I gotta use Tacky glue. So I'm going to go ahead and paint that around my nails. And Tacky glue is thicker than extra strength Elmer's glue, so I noticed that, but it was pretty easy to apply, just a little thicker. And I noticed that it did dry faster than Elmer's glue, so I like that about it. So yeah, I liked using it. And after that is completely dry, I take my stamping plate, and it is my BC03 stamping plate, and I'm going to take some stamping polish and put it over half the image. I noticed that I went a little bit slower because of course I'm doing this with my left hand, and I've never done it with my left hand before, and usually I'm like, oh, I want to stamp fast, you know, so the image doesn't dry and everything, and I want to pick it up with a jelly stamper, but I was moving a little slow when I was doing this with my left hand, but I think it came out pretty good. And now I'm gonna go and stamp that on my nail. Now I kept hitting the taking the jelly stamper and hitting the camera with it because I was just not used to the angle that I was filming at, because usually I'm filming, of course, with my left hand, and my right hand, it has the jelly stamper, so it was like completely different sides. But I think it came out pretty good. The little bit of the stamp was maybe on the little bit off. I would like to center it more, but you know, I take what I can get. Catch in the middle of the video. Do you like this tutorial? Please give it a like if you do. That tells me for sure that you liked it, if you liked it. Get it? Okay, back to the tutorial. Back to the nails. And I'm back. Okay, back to stamping. I'm going to be stamping my ring finger here, and look, I think this stamp, I did it the best. I don't know why, but I think I often paint my ring finger on my left hand the best for some reason. And look, I think I stamped it the best too. And all of these stamps, I think they came out pretty good. I think I was maybe just a little shaky when I did it, but I think they were pretty good. Let me tell you, my thumb is the hardest finger to do on my left hand while I was filming this, and I don't know why. It's just the hardest. It was the hardest for me to stamp because I couldn't get it on camera, and then the flower was a little unsketched there, but it's alright. It's alright. It's my first time. Now I'm gonna take off that Tacky glue. First time I'm using Tacky glue, and it peeled off beautifully. It works, everybody. Tacky glue works as a liquid latex fill-in. You heard it here. Tacky glue works. I think I'm going to be using Tacky glue more often because it works. And as you can see before right there, I just used acetone to clean up around my nails, you know. And now I'm taking a toothpick and some red acrylic paint, and I wanted to spiff up this nail design a little bit more because it was just kind of a plain stamp. And of course I picked a toothpick to do this with because I know that a toothpick is good when you don't have when you have shaky hands. It works good for you to do sturdy dots because it's a good thing to use. And now I'm gonna take this little paintbrush, and I noticed that my acrylic paint is kind of separated, so it was kind of watery and it kind of looked like watercolor. So I was like, oh, I'll put it over the flowers to make it kind of look like watercolor.
my hand kind of shaked a little bit when I was doing in this part, but I think it turned out pretty well. It looked like just a little bit red on the sides. But then again, my thumb was like the hardest one to paint. I just kind of got red paint everywhere on the side. Like on my other hand, I got red paint everywhere for some reason. And the dots were kind of funny too. I just couldn't get dots the same size for some reason. But now I'm taking my no smudge top coat and putting that on my nails, and this was not hard for me to do, put the top coat on. I noticed my hand was just a little bit out of frame sometimes, so I had to put it back in frame. But me putting on the top coat was probably the easiest part of doing this mani for some reason on camera. And I think they turned out pretty well. I could not get this dots the same size, but I think that's just like a little minor thing. Like, I think they turned out pretty well. My stamping was just a little bit shaky maybe, but I painted my right hand pretty good. So I'm kind of glad about that, because maybe I could start filming nail tutorials with my right hand in the future. And I'm definitely so glad that I did this video, because it built my confidence painting my right hand.
I think I did pretty good stamping for the first time on camera. Usually when I stamp when I'm not filming and I go to do my right hand, I'm all like, then it ends up here. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, I got makeup all over my stamper. Anyways, when I go to stamp my right hand, I usually am shaky because I'm stamping with my non-dominant hand. But I think I did pretty good, even on camera, even though I tried to put some of this. If you notice, my background was this navy blue, and I wanted to put this down because I want to be different. You know, I'm filming with my right hand, never done that before, so I put this down. But I never noticed, you know, when I was filming it, that there's little fuzz, you know, this fuzz all over it. So, yeah. And did you notice, since I had the navy background, that my hands look super tan? I don't know why I made this background made my hands super tan. I don't know if that's going to be making a return in the future. But anyways, I think it turned out pretty well. Tell me down in the comment section down below how you, stamp your dominant hand with your non-dominant hand. Like, how do you guys, do you have like a method that you practice it with? Thank you so much for watching this video. Did you get value out of it in some way? Was it fun? Was it exciting? Was it interesting? I don't know, but please give this video a like if you liked it. And I will see you next Friday in my next video.